The anticipation of eternal glory is a comforting prospect for every child of God. As the Apostle Paul reminded us, without this glorious hope, we are to be pitied more than all men. 1 Corinthians 15:19. N.B. Vandall, a veteran gospel evangelist singer, has contributed a number of gospel songs that have been widely used by the Christian community. Another of his songs, My Home Sweet Home, is also included in this collection. Like so many gospel hymns, After was forged out of a deeply emotional experience. Mr. Vandall recalled vividly the event in 1934 that prompted the writing of this hymn. He writes, "One evening several years ago, as I sat on the Davenport reading the evening paper, I heard children's voices screaming and crying. Rushing outside, I saw our second boy, Ted, running toward me. He was choking with hysteria. Between sobs, he gasped out the story. Paul, our younger son, had just been hit by a car out of control by its driver. It had dragged him some distance up the street. Paul was covered with blood when taken from under the car and was unable to speak. The doctor held very little hope for Paul's recovery. For 1 hour and 15 minutes, I held on in earnest prayer while they cleaned and sewed up the head wounds and set the broken bones. Wearily, I made my way back to my humble home. I tried to comfort my wife when in my own heart I had no assurance. I fell on my knees and tried to pray, but all I could do was say, 'Oh God.' Hardly had the words been uttered when God came. It seemed that Jesus knelt by my side. I could feel his arms around me and heard him say, 'Never mind, my child. Your home will be visited with sorrow, but in the afterward to come these things shall not be. Your real home is in heaven, where all tears will be wiped away.' Now, please do not think that I am a fanatic," he continued to write, "but for the time at least I forgot my little boy lying at death's door. Brushing aside my tears, I made my way to the piano and rather quickly wrote the song, After. Paul did recover, though his eyesight is still impaired, but I thank God every day for his goodness in giving him back to us. God, in his wisdom, through a heartache, gave me a song that has since been a comfort to a vast number of his people." You know, even as we enjoy our Lord's presence through all the experiences of this life, we await the day when we will be welcomed to our heavenly home. And in these days of COVID-19, I know that there are many people that have lost their lives or have lost loved ones because of this disease. And they too are grieving. But there is an after. Let me read some of these words to you. "After the toil and the heat of the day, after my troubles are past, after the sorrows are taken away, I shall see Jesus at last. He will be waiting for me, Jesus so kind and true. On his beautiful throne he will welcome me home after the day is through." After your day is through, just remember, Jesus is here and in the hereafter, and he is always with you.